attended a private school, secondary school somewhere in Western Nigeria. 21 years ago, when I took him in, we paid about 60,000 boarding school fees per term. In that same school today, and that represents what is happening across the board. Some will even be worse. In that same school today, to put a child there, that's 21 years gap, okay? Timeline. You're going to spend about 1,600,000 to put a child there per term. So if you look at when my son went there to where we are today, that is a 2,000%, 100%, 100%, 100% shift. Do you understand? That is, the school fees has doubled. The school fees have doubled 2,000 times over 21 years. So if you take average, you are looking at 100% doubling every year. Now, can you tell me, this is where the real economics come in. Whose salary in Nigeria has doubled 500% in the last 21 years? Hey, for many, whose salaries have doubled 50%. Look at minimum wage. Minimum wage was about 3,500 naira to 4,000 when I took that boy there. He's a man now. Today, minimum wage is 18,000. Am I correct? Let's say 20. How many turnaround is that? 6 max, right? But the things, some of the things, the critical things we are buying for socioeconomic development, human development, the services, fixed assets, houses, and everything, they have done 2003. This is not normal.
What's the first step in trying to address this issue?
The first step is to undertake a whole battery of surgeries to some of the fundamental structural problems we have in this country. And inflation has got to be one of them. You see, this refusal to solve problems, let me give you a very trite one about solving problems. Determination to solve problems. Look, it's as much a problem for this government as for the previous ones. Look at it. Look at this. It's a very, look at these currencies. You go to our banks, you are giving monies that are 100% infested by bacteria, very dirty, very embarrassing. Some of them are smelling. You understand? All our banks, Mr. and Mrs. Public, you go to collect money, some of them are torn. I always stay there and count and make sure I tell do you understand? Meanwhile, we know that the mint keeps constantly producing new mints, new fresh currency, right? And we all know why this money is not being given to us at the counter. Don't we know? The people in government, don't they know? If you go to parties, you see this money being sold.
But there are laws now that's against the law. If
yes, there are always these laws. It hasn't stopped. And I'm saying that's why I say radical surgery on that one. You can solve it. I don't want to get into that here. If it was up to me today, we'll stop it in 3 months, because the banks and whoever else and whoever is holding that party, they will pay prices that they will never ever. You'll be begging people, please don't come near my party with this kind of money. But this is a very trite example. So you can now go deeper and deeper into some of the structure. Take budgeting. We will pass budgets. When did we pass this one? When did we enable it to actually be executed? July. Am I correct? Yeah, late June, July, right? And this is what we did in the previous years. But even in the ones that didn't even do that, the same problem. By December, there's no way you could have finished spending 7 trillion. I know this is about 7.9 or whatever. You understand? You wouldn't have finished spending it. This is a country where every year in our new budget, you should be seeing about 1.5 trillion, close to 2 trillion, carried forward. States should declare how much haven't we spent in last year's budget.
And deal with it and roll it over?
Yes, you have to push it forward. That's what they're doing. You push this money forward, okay? And that is going to be part of your cushion for the money you are going to look for in the new one. Maybe instead of going to borrow every year, do you understand? To make for the shortfall. Okay. Where does that money disappear into?
Right.
Nobody's talking about it.
If we could look further at working back in terms of the steps that we need to take to see that these prices, either they're stable or we ensure that they don't go over the roof, because the salary and wages don't go up that high. No. But we see the attempt from the Interministerial Committee, the Minister of Agri giving that brief. But he then says that, which is part of what you're coming out. Do we have to, because we have these boards, these commodity boards. So are we getting the kind of results we should be getting from them? Or how do we ensure that, or is it ever possible to have someone or an agency that regulates those prices of commodities? Would it ever work?
Part of the structural problem I've been talking about is this tendency to disaggregate. Do you understand? The thinking, the conceptualization, the strategic control part of the economy, the strategic guidance. We've made it, we've atomized it. So there is this agency is doing its own. Dr. Melafia, who I respect a lot, said this morning that even between the main monetary and fiscal bodies, you don't even have a coordination that is sound for the overall economy. And yet you need more than that. I have always advocated that we have to do what they did in Japan, in South Korea. You have to get this body. It is not interministerial. The ministers are fantastic. They are great. Let them be at their level. You need a body, a sound, highly technocratic body, which is a multi-sectoral, strategic body of the various, even the social services must be represented. Education, human development and things, agricultural. You need a body where we are looking at the entire Nigerian transition from pre-industrial to industrial economy, so that you don't leave room for this agency to fly off and do something different that undermines what the other people are doing.
So how would they ever get down to addressing those specific issues? Look at that now. They look at the units of measurements, and then the year-on-year and month-on-month figures about those food prices.
Yes.
So how will this committee ensure that they address the cost
This
of this?
committee gives the grand direction, okay, for where the economy, so that when you do something here, it doesn't ripple negatively across the other sectors.